this is Stampy, and welcome to another Let's Play on a scrap mechanic. And in the last episode, I built this absolutely beautiful piece of machinery, which I used to try and fling myself, and it works okay. It works pretty well, I would say. Look, I go like this, and I go, woo! Oh, look at that! I know what it could be. It could be like a useful way for me to be able to get on the roof. I'm like, oh, I wonder what it looks like outside today. I can go, woo, and then land up here, and then I can look around the place. Yeah, so I'll be honest, it didn't fling me quite as far as I hoped it would. You know, it wasn't quite as effective as I assumed. And I think the way to make it better would be just to make it way bigger. If I made it like taller and this bit longer, I think I would have been able to fling myself further. But it doesn't matter. I feel like I've kind of learned what I needed to learn from building it. And now I'm going to go and try and build a proper flying vehicle. So even though this can send me flying, yeah, I don't think I could hardly consider that a flying vehicle. Because, yeah, the vehicle doesn't move. So yeah, let's try and do something proper with these thrusters then. I've also been playing around with these, and these are sensors, and let me kind of show you how these work. There's a good chance some of you know already if you've been playing the game, but like I can place this down here, and then if I place like a thruster here, say, and then I link these up, that means anything that goes in front of this sensor will set off that thruster. So it could be me, or it could be like, I could set it so like a block goes there. So if I kind of go like, if I build this up here and then here, oh no, it's not doing it. Does it need to be right next to it? Oh, oh, maybe that doesn't do it then. Maybe other blocks don't do it then. I know that like the ground does. So if I did it like facing the ground and it went like, and it was close to the ground, then that would set it off. So yeah, I obviously don't know as much about them as I thought. But yeah, today I'm going to go and play around with them and see if I can build some sort of flying thing. So I'm not going to call it a rocket, because it probably won't look like a rocket, but I guess it'll be a kind of similar thing to a rocket. I'm going to be using thrusters to launch me into the sky. The tricky thing is going to be about controlling myself, because I built my, where's my other flying thing? Is it round here, or has it flown off somewhere? There was something that I built, which kind of went up and then went straight back down again. I don't know where I've put it now, though. But yeah, I don't really consider that like as a proper flying thing, just because I had literally zero control over it. But hopefully this one's going to be a bit better. So what should I build it out of? Let's build it out of metal. Because if I think it's made out of wood, I think it's going to be too light and it's going to go all over the place. So let's build it out of metal and then these kind of like warning blocks just to to warn everyone that I'm coming. So let's do like kind of a platform first, and I want to make sure that this platform has like an exact middle. So if I kind of place that, is that in the middle? So I can kind of do actually I know how to do this. If I pick the entire thing up and then place it back down, the lift always goes to the exact middle. So I can kind of judge by that whether it is in the middle or not. So I think I need to go out one further in this direction. I realize I'm kind of only using this stuff. And what is this stuff called? Is it metal? It's lightweight barrier block. Okay, so it's not very heavy. So I guess the middle is going to be quite light, and I can have the outside more heavy. So let's go and once again destroy this and pick it back up, and then this will be in the middle again. And let's just double check what this is. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I think this is only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I need to add one more row on this side, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means I need to add 2 more on this side, and then that way this should be like an exact square, basically. But now let's go and make it so it's not an exact square. So I want to add, so I want 4 to be like 4 of these thrusters to be on each corner. Well, not 4 on each corner, but like there'll be 1 on each corner. So there'll be 4 in total, if that makes sense. And so hopefully these are going to keep the entire thing relatively stable. That's what the plan is. If I have these all down here like this, then hopefully yeah, this is going to keep the entire thing stable. Like, rather than having them in the middle, I think if, like, it rocks or anything, then it's going to go all over the place. So let's go and just add all of these in the corners like this. And I guess for these, I don't need to worry about the sensors. I guess I could just have, like, a switch, so these are just turned on or off. And then what would be good, I think a good way to control it would be by doing sensors. And if I just kind of walk on top of it, so if I walk to one side, then I trip, like, a sensor, and then that makes a thrust thruster go off on that side and then vice versa. And so hopefully that's going to be an okay way to control it. Because I don't know how I could do it with like a driving seat yet. Like I'm sure there's a way how I could, but at the moment I can only kind of just like turn left and right on a driving seat, and I don't know, maybe that would help me, but I kind of want to be able to go in all 4 directions. So these are going to be down here, and these are just going to basically be able to be on the entire time. So let's just go and add a switch in the middle here, and let's just link this up to all of these. I'm going to have a little bit of a test flight just to see how well this works with just these. So I want to be careful because I don't want to lose it. There's a strong possibility that I'm going to press this and this is going to fly off and I'm going to lose it. So I want to be ready to either switch it off or grab it again. So if I turn it on, oh, here we go. Oh, look at this. Straight up. No problem. Look how steady this is. I think putting them in the corner made it a lot steadier. No, I want to turn this off now. Oh, no. Okay, I've fallen, but I have turned it off. So hopefully that's going to be dropping down sometime soon. Is it dropping? It's hard to... Yep, it's dropping. It's dropping. I want to step out the way and look at that. A perfect landing. That was amazing. So that means that if I don't press anything, then this just goes directly up, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. So now we need to go and add in some sensors. So let's go and add in... So I want to do them kind of in the middle. So I'll do one like this side. And, well, I guess I could do kind of like a keypad. Let's get this, let's move this out the way a little bit. Let's move this to the edge over here like that. And I'm going to go and link it up again to everything now, because otherwise I'm going to forget. So yeah, I'm going to link that up there. Then I guess I can do kind of like a just like a keypad in the middle. So think of like a controller. You know, you've got the arrow buttons like up, down, left, and right. If I kind of do like a little one of them in the middle, so then that way I'm not walking too close to the edge and I'm not going to accidentally fall down. So if I go dun, 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 and dun, then I can basically stand here. And you can see as I move left, right, back, and forth, then hopefully this is going to be like an okay way to steer. It's like I'm basically just standing on a giant controller. I guess that's the way to think about it. But what I need to do now then is I need to add some more thrusters on, because I need, these ones are kind of just to power it up and to make it steady, but I need now some that I can actually be able to steer it. And so I don't want these to be too far to the side, because if I think they're too close to the edge, I think it's gonna it's gonna be too strong. Like it's gonna steer it too much, and then it's gonna lose control. So hopefully, if I just put these here, it's going to be okay. So now, if I just link the right sensors to these thrusters, then that means by just kind of walking around, I'm going to have some sort of ability to steer. So I'm not going to have a lot of control. I will be honest, if I have any control whatsoever. You know, I'm not going to have like, I'm not going to be able to do loops or anything in the sky, especially as I would just fall off. But hopefully, I'm going to have some sort of control. So let's stand right in the middle here, and I want to make sure I'm not stepping on any of them yet. And so let's switch this on. Okay, I'm going up now. Let's go and try and go forward a little bit. If I walk forward, oh no, oh dear. This isn't good. Right, it's gone in that way. I don't want to lose it. Right, I've got to head to... Oh, it's hit a tree. Oh, it's hit a tree. It's falling down. I didn't set the sensor off for some reason then. Right, let's go and grab this. We can try and fly again from the outside. Like, I didn't set the... I was trying to walk on the sensor, but for some reason, I didn't set it off. Before we scrap this idea, let's have another go at that. Like, you can see here, I'm kind of stepping on the sensors. Oh, but it doesn't seem to be setting any of the thrusters off, unless it is, but I can't really... Oh, no, it is setting them off, but when I was flying, it didn't let me kind of walk up onto the sensors for some reason. I was kind of like in the... Yeah, it was kind of like as if I was in the way or something. Let me go and let's go and give that another go, shall we? And see if I can control it a little better. So let's try and walk onto the sensor. I can't walk. Oh, there we go. I set one off, and now I've fallen off. Oh dear. Right. I think we might have lost this one. I can't see it. Oh, no, I can see it. I can see it through the trees. Right, if I keep... No, that's gone, isn't it? I'm never seeing that again. I'm never going to see that contraption again. I thought that was good, and I'm never going to see it again. But I think that is a good opportunity for me to rethink my plan. Oh, there it is. Can you see it? I think it's coming down. Or is that it there? There's something moving over there. I think that's it there. That might be one of my past inventions flying past. It's just like a star in the sky. Every morning I can look up at the star and be reminded of my past failure. Right, let's go back to the lab and let's rethink this. I think I need a seat. I need to be attached to what I'm flying in, because otherwise I think I'm just going to lose it every time. So let's try and work out a way. how I can have a seat involved. Well, let's see if I can have some sort of control with the driver's seat. 'Cause I think that might be an easier way to do it. And let's do a different shape as well, just to be a bit more interesting. So let's do this one as a rectangle kind of shape more. If I kind of go like this and stretch it out a bit this further, maybe this will be a better shape. I have no reason to think it would be, but let's go and just add a bit of variety. And so let's try and get the driver's seat right in the middle, because you want to make sure it's as balanced as possible. I really want this to be kind of symmetrical, because if there's too much weight on one side, then it's going to start drifting. So I think this is in the middle that way around, but let's just check here. So we've got 1, 2, oh wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, oh no, I'm doing this wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I think that was. And on this side, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I think I need to go out a couple more on this side. And if it doesn't seem right, then I can kind of just balance it. Does that look in the middle? I think I need to go just one further out in this side, and I am sure this will be absolutely fine. It's just a test it anyway. It doesn't matter too much if it's not perfect. So let's go and move this this lift out the way. Let's go and get the lift into the middle and do that. Actually, this is a nice way to test. It looks like actually that the middle is I need to add a little bit more to this side, I think. And then let's see if the lift's in the middle. It's just a nice way to work out where the middle is. And if the lift's in the way when you're building as well, if you kind of just add blocks to any side, then like the lift will be somewhere else. But there we go. That looks like it is in the middle. So let's go and add some thrusters in. So once again, I kind of want to add some thrusters, which are going to be kind of just there and steady. So hopefully these ones here are just going to be able to lift the entire thing out. Well, let's do it so they're a little bit wider, because then I think it's going to be a little bit steadier. So if I kind of build out like this a little bit, and do this on all four sides. So this is where the thrusters can be, and I think this is going to make it be a bit more steady, because that's the big problem. Like, I can get things to the sky. I have proven with that invention in the sky, you can just about see it up there. I have proven I can get things to go very high. The problem is being able to control them. And so that's what I'm going to have to work out and try and work out how to do that. And I know that probably like people have kind of found this out and, you know, they've done videos on it and stuff. But I kind of want to just do it myself. I just kind of want to play around for a while and just kind of see what I can do. So I'm going to try and, as much as I can, work all of this stuff out myself. So now, I think if I link this up to these, I think then that means if I like step on the pedal, well, actually this isn't a driver's seat. I've just realized that's just a seat. That's just a thing you sit on. we want this one, don't we? This is the proper driver's seat, isn't it? So this is what's going to allow me to control it. So yeah, I think that if I link this up to these, then that means that if I step on the pedal, then that is going to power all of these thrusters. I just don't know how it's going to work with the steering wheel is the only problem. So let's just give this a go. Let's just see what happens. So if I move the steering wheel, yeah, you can see that there's nothing actually happening here. But if I press up, then oh look, the thrusters are going. But I think because I built the entire thing out of metal, I'm not sure they're strong enough. I might need to add a few more thrusters by the looks of things. And that is why you don't build flying vehicles entirely out of metal. Wait a minute, planes are made of, pretty much everything that flies made out of metal. I guess they're a little bit more aerodynamic than me. So let's go and let's double the amount of thrusters. As if I just add these side by side here, let's go and link these up as well. And let's see if this is going to be enough to get me airborne. I think not being incredibly powerful might actually help me though, because I think I'm not just going to zoom off into the sky and just lose what I build again. So let's give it a go with these four, and let's see if I can at least get off the ground. So I'm holding up and oh, steady. Oh, look at that. We're flying. We're ever so slightly flying. Yeah, I mean, this might be good to get something off the top shelf of a supermarket, but not much else. Right, so let's just go and shove one right in the middle as well. If I do one, so if I just kind of build out the back here a little bit, and then that means the lift won't get in either way. So if I just do one right underneath the seat, I think that will be enough to be able to launch me into the sky. So I want to make sure it's exactly in the middle. I think I need to go one further this way, like that. I think, is that the middle? What about if I had kind of two like that? I think that's pretty central. So let's go and link those up as well, and let's see if we can get a little bit high. But that was good. That was a steady. It was a small lift, but I didn't rock at all. I was able to stay flying for a long time, and I didn't like fall off anywhere. So that was a little bit reassuring at least. So let's go and break all of this out of the way. There we go. I just let it drop down there for now, and I need to link these up to the pedals again, and then I'm going to try and work out a way to do the steering. So I've kind of been ignoring that for now, but just by trying to fly. But let's go and give this a go. So is this steady? Oh, look at this. Look how that is perfectly steady, and this is quite a nice speed to go up and down, isn't it? It's pretty controlled. You know, I'm not going to be breaking the sound barrier or anything, but I'm able to lift. Steering still does nothing, but I can go up and down. So this is a nice start. So I don't want to lose this one. I don't want to lose this contraption yet, because I kind of like this so far. So let's put this back on the lift, and now I need to work out a way to do the steering. So if I'm in the steering wheel, I really need to make sure it links up to those steering wheels. So I wonder if could I do something with bearings, possibly? I could make it so, I could do it so I turn, which turns a bearing, and then the bearing can cover a sensor, which will allow me to turn. Does that make sense? So if I kind of like, so let's just try and focus on going left and right and not worry about going forward and back for now. So if I go and build out some more here a little bit, and then I could add a, yeah, I could add another thruster on here. So let's make this as light as possible here by using these ones. So let's build out this way a bit. And then if I add a thruster here and then do the same on the other side and make it so these get activated, then that's going to allow me to kind of turn a little bit. Like, it's more just going to make me spin, I think, in a circle rather than turn. But if I can just get like any type of control, I'm going to kind of consider that a win for now at least. So how long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do this the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to go one out here, add my thruster on the underneath. And so now I'm going to use sensors again, but rather than walking to activate the sensors, the way I'm going to do it is by having something turn and go over the sensors, if that makes sense. So I might as well do it behind me so it doesn't kind of get in my way. So if I do one sensor, it needs to be looking up here. Actually, I can do them probably quite close together, I guess. If I do that there, and that there, and then block off like the edges. Actually, I need to block off there and then here. And then if I made it so like there's a pole that turned and covered these up, then that way I think this would this work. So I need to add a bearing in now. So I'm going to try and mainly build out of this material. Oh no, not this material. The warning stuff, because this seemed to be lighter. And as soon as I could only just about get off the ground as it was, I don't want it to be much heavier. So I think I need I think I just need to add a bearing so it's like this here, and then if I do like a pole going off it in this direction, not that far, but in this direction, then that way when this turns left and right, it's going to cover either this sensor or the other one. So let's do it bigger, so then it's going to be like more responsive, I guess. And let's just see if this works. So let's go and link this up to this bearing here, and let me try turning it and see if it does it. There we go. You see, it either covers one sensor or the other sensor. So if I do left, it goes right, and if I do right, it goes left. So all I need to do is go and switch around the sensor so it goes the other way, and you can see there I can turn left and right, and it switches between which sensor is lit up. There we go. That works. So now if I link up this sensor to this thruster and then this sensor to this thruster, hopefully I'm going to have some sort of aerial control. So let's go and lift up. I seem to be pretty steady so far, so I'm now going to tap to the right. Tap to the right, and oh no, I went left. I went the wrong way. Oh, but look at me. I was flying. I flew for a bit then, and I was almost in control. I got it the wrong way round though, didn't I? Because I forgot that you know, when one thruster goes on, it's going to go and like do the other direction. So all I need to do is switch this bearing around to the way it was, and I think I'm almost there. I think I've almost built my my flying vehicles. Let's go and take it back inside, so I have a nice flat piece of ground to go and try and take off on, and I'm gonna go and try and have another flight. So I still need to be able to make it so I can kind of fly forward and back as well. But I think there will be a way for me to be able to do that. But for now, let's go and take up into the air. And if I tap to the right like this, there we go. I'm now going to the right, and I can try and steady myself. Steady, ooh, steady. Oh, no, crash. Oh, there we go. I'm still up, just about. There we go. And if I let myself drop a bit, and then keep tapping. Let's see if I can try and maneuver my way out of the workshop without getting out of the vehicle. Is there any way I can self-right myself? I don't think there is. That was good, though. Was that good? It wasn't very good, but it kind of worked, didn't it? Like, I went up, and then I went in the direction I wanted to go. Let's try and be a little bit more gentle on the controls. So I'm just going to very quickly tap to the left and just try and make it. So there we go. There's a tiny little thrust there. And now look, I'm going off to the left, and now I'm going to try and just steady myself out a little bit more. And now I'm going back this way, and oh no, not good. Down I go. Even though it's a little bit rubbish, and I have very little control whatsoever, I'm kind of proud of that. I'm kind of proud of working out a way to fly it. So what I need to do now is work out a way to control it a little bit better, and also to work out a way to go forward and backwards. What would be good would be to have like a co-pilot. So like I can control up, down, left, and right, and they can kind of control turning and like forward and backwards. That would be an easy way to do it. But I wonder if there's a way I'll be able to work it out where I only need to control it by myself. But sadly, we have just about run out of time in this episode here, and I think that's my last build still there flying up in the sky. Dear. So yeah, that's the end of this episode here. There'll be a link in the description to the next episode once I've uploaded it. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!